Your kidneys may already be functioning at 27%, maybe even less. And the scary part? You probably feel completely fine. No pain, no symptoms, nothing at all. That's the trap. Kidneys stay silent until the damage is almost beyond repair. There are no pain receptors inside kidney tissue, which means you could lose over half of your kidney function and still believe you're perfectly healthy. Month after month, your filtration rate keeps dropping quietly in the background. And by the time symptoms finally appear, the damage is often permanent. Every single week, doctors deliver the same heartbreaking words to seniors: irreversible kidney damage. And many of these people did everything they were told to do. They ate healthy, exercised, stayed hydrated, and still ended up destroying their kidneys anyway. Not with alcohol, not with drugs, but with four common things sitting in their kitchen right now. Everyday products they trust. Every day, foods they think are healthy. That's the part that shocks people the most. Some of these hidden kidney destroyers are found in millions of homes, used daily, promoted as natural, labeled as heart-healthy, and sold with clean packaging designed to look safe. Meanwhile, they may be quietly damaging the tiny filtration units inside your kidneys that clean your blood every second of the day. Once those filters become scarred, they do not repair themselves. Not at 60, not at 70, not ever. Most people never notice the warning signs until their blood work starts getting worse year after year. Creatinine rises, kidney function drops, fatigue begins, swelling appears, and by then, the kidneys are already struggling badly. In this video, we're revealing all four of these hidden kidney wreckers, ranked from harmful to absolutely devastating. And number 2 is something nearly every senior consumes on a regular basis without realizing what it may be doing to their kidneys. Before we begin, comment on your age and where you're watching from. I love reading your comments. Now, let's move to number 4, the everyday kitchen staple that may be slowly destroying your kidney filters without you ever noticing. Number 4, certain canned vegetables and soups. At first, this one sounds confusing because everyone tells us vegetables are healthy, and they absolutely are. The problem is not the vegetables themselves. The problem is what happens to them during the canning process. That's where a healthy food can suddenly become a serious threat to your kidneys. One major issue is sodium. Researchers analyzing popular canned soups found that just one single can contain well over half of your recommended daily sodium intake, and some brands contain enough sodium to nearly max out an entire day's limit in one meal alone. That amount puts enormous pressure on your kidneys because excess sodium forces them to work harder to balance fluids and control blood pressure. Over time, that constant strain can slowly wear kidney function down. But sodium is only part of the danger. Most canned foods are lined with a chemical called BPA, short for bisphenol A. Manufacturers use it inside metal cans to prevent rust and corrosion, but the chemical does not stay in the lining. It slowly leaks into the food you eat. Studies have linked higher BPA exposure with increased risk of reduced kidney function and higher levels of protein leaking into urine, which is often one of the earliest warning signs of kidney damage. BPA also increases inflammation inside kidney tissue, making long-term damage even worse. And then there's another hidden problem many people never notice. A lot of canned vegetables contain phosphorus additives added to preserve color and texture. Ingredients like sodium phosphate or disodium phosphate are commonly found in canned corn, peas, beans, and processed soups. These additives are absorbed extremely quickly by the body and can place direct stress on already aging kidneys. Researchers found that when people remove these phosphorus additives from their diet and switch to more natural whole foods, markers of kidney stress improve noticeably within just a few months. Now, this does not mean you should stop eating vegetables. That would be the wrong message entirely. Vegetables are still one of the best foods for overall health. The smarter approach is to choose fresh or frozen vegetables whenever possible. Frozen vegetables are often picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen immediately, helping them keep their nutrients without all the extra sodium and chemicals found in many canned products. If you do buy canned vegetables, there is one simple trick that can make a huge difference. Drain all the liquid and rinse the vegetables under running water for about 30 seconds before eating them. Studies show this simple step can remove a large amount of the added sodium. Also, try choosing cans labeled BPA-free whenever possible. And for soups, homemade versions made with low-sodium broth, fresh vegetables, and herb can be far safer for your kidneys than heavily processed canned soups. Now, number 3 on this list is something millions of people consume multiple times every single day without even thinking about the damage it may be causing. Before we continue, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another important health warning. Number 3, sugary soft drinks and store-bought fruit juices. If there's one thing sitting in your kitchen that your kidneys wish you would stop drinking immediately, it's soda and sugary juice. Most people already know these drinks can lead to weight gain and diabetes. But what many don't realize is how aggressively they can damage the kidneys themselves. A major long-term study tracking thousands of adults for years found that people who drank 2 or more sugary beverages every day had a dramatically higher risk of developing chronic kidney disease compared to those who rarely drank them. And the biggest culprit behind this damage is fructose, especially high fructose corn syrup, which is commonly used in sodas and commercial fruit juices. When large amounts of fructose enter your body, your liver breaks it down and produces uric acid as a byproduct. High uric acid levels are extremely harmful to kidney health because they damage the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys, reduce healthy blood flow, and trigger inflammation deep inside kidney tissue. Over time, that inflammation creates scarring, and once kidney tissue scars, it does not heal back to normal. Researchers have also found that every extra sugary drink consumed daily was linked to a measurable decline in kidney filtration rate, which is one of the most important markers doctors use to measure kidney function. One drink may not seem dangerous in the moment, but years of daily exposure slowly add up to permanent damage. And here's the part that surprises many people. Store-bought fruit juice can be just as harmful as soda. Commercial orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, and similar drinks often contain massive amounts of sugar packed into a single glass. During the juicing process, most of the natural fiber is removed. Without fiber slowing absorption, the sugar rushes into your bloodstream all at once, forcing your kidneys to deal with a sudden overload. Dark sodas like cola may be even worse because they contain phosphoric acid. Studies have linked frequent cola consumption with increased kidney disease risk, even when sugar levels were accounted for separately. That means the phosphoric acid itself may directly contribute to kidney stress by disrupting the body's calcium and phosphorus balance and forcing the kidneys to work even harder. One of the best things you can do for your kidneys is make water your primary drink. If plain water feels boring, try adding lemon slices, cucumber, mint, or berries for natural flavor without flooding your body with sugar. Herbal teas can also be excellent alternatives. Some studies even suggest that hibiscus tea may offer mild kidney protective benefits because of its antioxidant content. And when you crave fruit, eat the whole fruit instead of drinking juice. The natural fiber helps slow sugar absorption and protects your body from those dangerous blood sugar spikes. Now we move to number 2, and this is the one even health-conscious people get completely wrong. Number 2, excessive table salt and hidden sodium. You probably expected salt to show up on this list, and here it is. But the reason it ranks this high is not just because salt is bad for your kidneys. It is because the amount of hidden sodium in the average kitchen is so unbelievably high that even people who think they are eating carefully are still consuming dangerous levels every single day. Studies analyzing diets across multiple countries found that the average person consumes more than double the recommended sodium limit and far beyond the ideal amount for kidney protection. And here is what most people do not understand about how sodium damages kidneys. Your kidneys regulate sodium through an extremely delicate balancing system. When sodium levels rise, your kidneys hold on to more water to dilute it, which increases blood volume and raises blood pressure. Over time, this puts constant strain on the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. High blood pressure is already one of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide. But the damage goes even deeper than that. Researchers discovered that high sodium intake can directly scar kidney tissue through a process called fibrosis, where healthy filtering tissue slowly gets replaced by stiff scar tissue that can no longer clean your blood properly. And frighteningly, studies showed this damage can happen even in people whose blood pressure appears completely normal. The real danger for most people is not the salt shaker sitting on the dinner table. Around 75% of sodium in the modern diet comes from packaged, processed, and restaurant foods. Bread, cheese, frozen meals, breakfast cereals, ketchup, canned soups, and especially soy sauce are loaded with hidden sodium. A single frozen dinner can contain over 1,000 milligrams by itself, and just 1 tablespoon of soy sauce packs nearly 900 milligrams. These numbers add up incredibly fast without people ever realizing it. One clinical study found that when people with early kidney problems lowered their sodium intake significantly, their kidney stress markers improved within just weeks. Blood pressure dropped, kidney function improved, and protein leaking into urine decreased dramatically, which is one of the earliest signs of kidney damage. The smartest thing you can do is start reading nutrition labels carefully and choose low-sodium foods whenever possible. Replace excess salt with healthier flavor boosters like garlic, onion powder, turmeric, cumin, lemon juice, vinegar, and fresh herbs. Even small daily changes can reduce stress on your kidneys more than most people imagine. And now we have reach number 1. This is the most dangerous kidney poison in your kitchen and the one almost nobody suspects. Number 1. Excess added sugar in everyday foods. This is the big one. The kidney destroyer many nephrologists are becoming deeply concerned about. And the scary part is that most people are not getting this sugar from desserts alone. It is hidden inside foods they eat every single day. Bread, sauces, breakfast cereals, flavored yogurt, salad dressings, granola bars, pasta sauce, and dozens of products marketed as healthy. A major long-term study found that people consuming the highest amounts of added sugar had more than double the risk of developing chronic kidney disease compared to those consuming the least. And researchers say the damage happens from multiple angles at the same time. First, excess sugar leads to insulin resistance, where your cells stop responding properly to insulin. Your kidneys rely heavily on healthy insulin signaling to control fluid balance, sodium regulation, and waste filtration. When that system breaks down, kidney function slowly begins to decline. Second, sugar triggers something called glycation. This is where sugar molecules stick to proteins inside your body and form harmful compounds that create inflammation and oxidative damage inside kidney tissue. Studies found that people with the highest levels of these compounds experienced much faster kidney decline than those with lower levels. And third, added sugar sharply raises uric acid levels, which damages blood vessels inside the kidneys, reduces filtration ability, and increases inflammation. Even small spikes repeated daily over years can slowly scar kidney tissue permanently. What makes this so dangerous is how hidden the sugar really is. Many people think they do not eat much sugar because they avoid candy or desserts. Meanwhile, a flavored yogurt may contain nearly 20 grams. A pasta sauce can contain over 10 grams. Granola bars, ketchup, breakfast cereals, and packaged snacks all quietly add more throughout the day. Before people realize it, they are consuming double or triple the recommended amount. The good news is that reducing added sugar can improve kidney health surprisingly fast. Studies found that when people lower their added sugar intake, kidney inflammation dropped, uric acid improved, and important kidney damage markers became significantly healthier within just a few months. The best defense is becoming a label reader. Check the added sugar section on packaged foods carefully. Choose products with little or no added sugar whenever possible. Replace sugary sauces and dressings with homemade versions using olive oil, vinegar, herbs, and spices. Switch flavored yogurt for plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries. And whenever possible, choose whole fruits instead of processed sweet snacks because the natural fiber slows sugar absorption dramatically. So there you have it. The 4 hidden kitchen poisons silently damaging kidneys every single day. From canned foods overloaded with sodium and chemicals to sugary drinks flooding your kidneys with fructose, to excessive hidden sodium, and finally the most dangerous one of all, excess added sugar. Your kidneys work nonstop every second of your life, filtering blood, balancing fluids, removing toxins, and keeping your body alive. But they cannot keep winning that battle forever if they are constantly overloaded day after day. The encouraging news is that every single one of these dangers can be reduced with simple changes starting today. Your kidneys are worth protecting. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another health video that could protect your future. Thank you so much for watching.